This is a new adventure I'm here with Mini Worlds by John Fredericks. This is something totally out of my comfort zone here. I said that before in the review. I gotta use my head here and more of my creativity, but I'm looking forward to doing this. This looks like it's gonna be quite a bit of fun. It was fun creating the characters, really easy to do. This, I'm gonna be adding a hex crawl to this adventure here on top. So I will be using some hex crawl. I picked out some hex crawl rules from like 4 Against Darkness and oh gosh, I can't remember the other book. Each hex will equal 1 day, 2 days if it's in the forest, marsh, or mountains. If they have horses, which they don't, it'd be half a day per hex. 1 food ration per day per character. So right now what I need to do is, he has rations in here, but I like to keep track of rations, especially if we're doing a journey, a hex crawl journey here. So we're gonna roll the 2d6s because this is a 2d6 system here. So we'll keep it with the theme, and whatever the result is how many rations they will have on the journey. As you can see, I do have color coordinated dice for each character. Red is going to be Angus Wayne, the human warrior. And so we go ahead and roll for the rations, and Angus ends up, oh cool, Angus ends up with 10 rations. Nice, he is very well prepared for the journey. And then next is going to be Uric Puddlefoot, the halfling hunter. And let's do, he'll be green. And what does he get? Oh gosh, Uric, you're a hunter and you only got 3. So we're going to have probably a little bit of a situation down the road here. For some reason, Uric just didn't think he needed that much food, and he's obviously a halfling, and halflings love to eat. So, so if you don't have a skill on here, it's a natural 8, so you have to roll 8 or higher for it. So, like for cooking or whatever. As you can see, as I did for Fulmar here, let's go ahead and take care of Fulmar. He's the other halfling. He's a halfling rogue, and he only ended up with 4 rations. So the halflings right now are not sticking to their halfling lore where
usually always hungry. And so Fulmar's got 4 rations. So what we'll do is gave him a lure here, and I have him specialize in herbs, so he can make, so it'd be like a herbalist, and he could go out and pick plants or whatever and make whatever out of them. So it all depends on this adventure what's going to happen. So the last one we do is going to be Sophia. Sophia's rations are going to be, what do we get? Sophia ends up with 7 rations. Alrighty, so Sophia's doing all right. I might do little boxes here, keep a track easier that way. So we are starting in Thossington. This is the map that I use for Against Darkness. And they are going to be heading west to their destination, which is the Lower Shrine of Fate. And it's located in the Margon Swamp. Now, I am doing this hex crawling here. Random encounters are going to be, I roll a 6-sided die, it'd be 1 in 6 chance for possible random encounters. Yeah, and there's some rules here for resting, which we'll get to as the journey heads on. Resting with 1 character on watch and resting without a watch, and what the consequences are for both. I'm looking forward to doing this. This is going to be fun. So again, we're heading off to the Lower Shrine of Fate. So the group heads off, and they are traveling through the southern forest here. And Angus looked towards Yerk, and he was kind of like, they were pretty anxious about accepting our quest after we told them. What do you think about that? Yerk pretty much just shrugged it off and didn't really think too much of it. And then Yerk quietly says, I think they understand that we are truly greenhorns on this quest. So let's just act the part and then see what happens here. But we'll keep our eyes open. Hey, Fulmar, they're whispering in front. Can you hear what they're saying? Nothing to worry about. They're just questioning why we accepted the quest so quick. Okay, we're gonna roll for an encounter. There's a 1 in 6 chance to face something, and let's see. And roll a 6. They are good. Okay, the group decided that they found a nice little clearing there where they're gonna make camp. And Angus is there looking. Looks like this poor fool didn't make it out in time. They found a troll that was struck by the sunlight and became stone. Angus looks at the group and says, all right, we know that the trolls are out in here. Who's gonna take watch? I'll take the first watch, Fulmer said. Okay, Fulmer is there, keep an eye on everyone, and we gotta roll a 2 in 6 chance of a wandering monster. And oh my gosh, we have a wandering monster. Hey, wake up, guys, wake up. We have trouble. Fulmer, what do you hear out there? Shh, quiet, Angus. I suggest we get in a circle. I have no idea what it is. Okay, before I roll, I just want you guys to know I made my own little force encounters, and I'm gonna use a D10. That's the list. The hit points and the skill ratings all from John Frederick's game here. And then I added some of the special abilities. It's from his game. Let's see what happens. And we roll a 2. We are facing a troll. Okay, we gotta see which side this beast is gonna come from. So we'll start with Fulmar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will roll a 6-sided dice, and as long as it rolls on 1 through 4, that's the side it's gonna attack. And the beast will, 4. Oh, it's gonna attack Angus. Since Fulmar was on watch, there will be no surprise attack, so that's a plus. So we gotta roll 1d6. 1 to 3 will be the PCs, 4 to 6 will be the troll. So here we go. And it's a 5. The troll's gonna take the first swing. Troll skill level is a 6, so he has to roll 6 or higher to hit Angus. And we got 2 dice. 4 plus 2 is 6. Oh crap, he smacked Angus. Troll comes in, bust down that tree. Blah! Oh! Yeah, I'm using some D10s here to keep track of their hit points. So Angus was at 7. Now he's down to 6 from getting thumped by that big old stone sledge, whatever, 2-handed freaking hammer. Angus gathers his senses and he's like, "Oh yeah, my turn!" Oh! Angus's attack is a 5, so he's got to get 5 or higher with 2d6. And oh crap! He whiffed. No, he didn't whiff. He just went ting. Oh, he backs away. Okay, Yerk, he's ready his bow, and he's gonna take a shot at the troll there. Come on, Mr. Puddlefoot. You got an aim of a 5 with your bow and arrow, so he's got to get 5 or higher. And a 6 plus a 4 is a 10. Boom, that's a, what do you call it, exceptional, right? Yes, it is. If you roll a 10 to a 12, that's called an exceptional success in many worlds. That means you take 2 hit points off him. So he went from, that troll went from a 4 down to a 2. Nice job, Yurik. That arrow must have landed somewhere in his neck or something, I don't know. Next is Fulmar, and he just gathered up the courage, and he's just gonna just freaking jump attack him, and just yeah, yeah. Okay, Fulmar, he just has a short sword, which is AKA dagger to a human, pretty much. His attack is a 6, so he has to get a 6 or higher, and he rolls, and he whips it. He got a 4, so eesh. So he jumped and went, ping, oh! Sophia makes her move in. Wah! Oh, here we go. Sophia also has an attack 6, so she has to get a 6 or higher. And she rolls a 3. No way. Same thing with Sophia, man. She just, bing, oh, vibration set her back. Oh. Now, since everyone had their turn, the troll does have a special ability. He regenerates a +1 at end of each round, so his 2 hit points go up to 3 hit points. They're looking, they notice the arrow just being pushed out of his skin there. Okay, roll for initiative. Oh, and we get to go first. He jumps up on the log right here, get a better view at him, and he's gonna go ahead and try to sink another arrow in him. Yerk needs a 5 or higher, and he rolls a 4. So, ding, troll just looks at him and laughs. Oh. And now Fulmar comes in. Yeah. Okay, Fulmar starts swinging his short sword there. He needs a 6 or higher. And, oh, he got an exceptional. Awesome job, Fulmar. The exceptional success is a 2 hit points, so brings his 3 down to a 1 hit points. We could finish him off right here, guys. Angus sees the opportunity to finish him. Ah! Angus needs a 5 or higher, and he rolls a 3 and a 1. He bounces off the troll. Troll just knocks him back. Oh. Now it's all up to Sophia to try to end this here. Come on, Sophia. Ah! Dudes, the troll is down to 1 lousy hit point here, and we had 3 tries at this. Sophia is the last one to take a shot at him before he retaliates, if he survives. All right, Sophia's attack is a 6, so she needs to get a 6 or higher, and she roll. Oh my goodness, I am rolling 4s, man. Same thing, man. Ping. Oh. And the troll just sits there and stands there and looks at them all and starts laughing. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 here. Angus is 1, Yerk 2, Fulmar 3, Sophia 4. Who does the troll charge? And we rolled a 6. That don't count. Roll again. It's a 1. He charges Angus. He knows Angus is the one that has the wound, so he's going right after him. Oh. Troll skill level is a 6, so he needs to get a 6 or higher to hit. And he rolls a 5 plus 1 is a 6. Crap. Angus took another hit. Dang it. Angus is now down to 5 hit points. Angus flies over towards the log there. Yerk gets knocked down. Tree falls down. And it's just pure chaos. And what makes it worse, it's the end of the round. And he self-regenerates to 1 point to 2 hit points now. Roll for initiative. Here we go. 1 to 3 is Angus and his crew. 4 to 6 is the troll. It's the troll. I'm not even going to roll to see who he goes after. It's pretty obvious he's going to go after the one with the most wounds on. That's Angus. So he's charging Angus. Oh, crap, man. Somehow I'm starting to feel bad about this, man. He needs to get a 6 or higher to hit Angus. And he rolls a 6 plus a 2 is 8. He hits him again. Freaking troll's just pummeling Angus against that log there. Attack! 5 hit points down to 4 for Angus. He is not looking good. Angus can try to return the favor. Please, Angus. You need a 5 or higher to hit. Come on. 5 plus 2, 7. There's a hit. That brings the trolls down to 1 hit point now. Come on, guys. Come on. Have Sophia go in. Whoa! Sophia needs a 6 or higher. And 5 plus 4 is 9. She got him. Yeah. Oh, nice hit, girl. Angus turns around the dead troll there, supposedly dead, to make sure he's really dead. He took one swipe at his head and cut it off. Whoosh! And the head it just rolls off to the ground. Angus turns towards Fulmar and Sophia and looks at him. Do you still want to join us on this journey? Do you want to know what this journey's all about? You guys so quickly wanted to join us without knowing the full details. Yurik looks at Fulmar, tells Yurik that he's a member of the small halfling village Midwell, where the goblins ransacked that village and stole the village jewel. Been held there for centuries, and they want it back. So I've been ordered by the chief to find a group of adventurers to go retrieve that jewel. I appreciate you guys joining us, but we did question why he joined us so fast. We were thinking you guys might backstab us. Fulmar laughs. Ha! We would not backstab you. That's against our code. We are actually good folk. And we noticed you 2 greenhorns that needed help. Apologize for calling you greenhorns, but we saw you guys a mile away. We are willing to still join you on this adventure. Then Yerk replies, this journey will end at the lower shrine of fate. It's an abandoned shrine for years, but our sources have told us there may be a small goblet outpost there with trolls hoping to find the jewel there. Sophia thanked them for their honesty and allowing them to remain with the group, and she assured them that they will not backstab Angus or Yerk. It's against their code, and they are very interested in helping out the halflings of Midwell for a price. Lastly, Angus lets them know that this troll is not your normal troll because it's armored, and to expect more trolls like this. So now they gather up their rations, and they have the rations for the day. Oh, we got to do healing. Okay, Angus has a 6 for bind wounds, so 6 or higher, and he can heal himself 1 point, I believe. And 6 plus 1 is 7. Awesome. Sophia has a bind wounds skill of 5, so 5 or higher, and she could heal Angus another extra hit point. And 4 plus 6 is 10. That's exceptional. That's 2 hit points. Nice! That brings Angus back to full health. Awesome. They broke camp and they begin to make their journey towards the swamp. So we move them 1 more hex this way, and they're right at the forest edge and about ready to enter Morgon Swamp. Also mark down the rations they use for that 1 hex. Ugh, Yurik, we're gonna have to cook something for you. And Fulmar too. They have reached the edge of Southern Forest and looking into the Morgon Swamp. Now we need to roll to see if they have an encounter or not. Okay, they have a 1/6 chance for an encounter, and ooh, they don't. The group decides to make camp here for the night, and Angus is going to take first watch. Okay, now we need to roll to see if there's any wandering monsters during our first watch here. It's a 2 out of 6 chance. Here we go.